Hey Taurus, welcome to your January tarot reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check out your other placements for additional messages, as this is a general reading, so messages may or may not apply. Just take what does, leave what doesn't for the next person. I could be picking up on somebody around you or somebody you could be dealing with, so you may have to swap the roles. And if this reading doesn't resonate right away, it can be something that happens down the line, so keep it in your back pocket or come back at a later time. And if swearing is an issue for you, I would suggest that you fuck off. We're going to see what messages need to come through for January 2020. Happy New Year, everybody. I hope that this new year treats you well, that you receive many blessings, and that all your dreams, aspirations come to fruition. You got to believe in yourself. You can make anything happen. You just got to go for it. Be persistent, fucking put that time, effort in. You can make anything happen. You can make your dreams come true. So believe in yourself. Anyways, let's get into your reading, okay? What messages do we have for Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus for January 2020? What messages do we have for Taurus, please? For the month of January, what's going on for Taurus? Hitting me with death. Oh, my hand's in the way. Death. First card out. Messages for Taurus, please. The Wheel of Fortune. Ooh. Messages for Taurus for January 2020. Messages for Taurus, please, for January 2020. Some cards aren't trying to come out. Woo! King of Pentacles, Taurus coming through in your reading. And the Page of Swords. Who you keeping tabs on? Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. We have a pair. Okay, so let's get into this reading. Taurus, you're going through a major change. You're definitely going through a cycle right now. And, oh my god, you guys, there was a bug. I freaked out, but we're cool now. We're good. What the fuck? It's gone. I killed it, but that caught me off guard. Oh my god. So, give me a timer. There we go. So, Taurus, you're going through some major changes right now. You're going through a major cycle. You're going through a death process. You're letting things go. You're removing what no longer resonates with you, and you're letting certain people go, certain relationships die, certain ways of being, habits, old thoughts. Everything that was once you is now changing and transforming into something completely different, something stronger, something you won't even recognize yourself by the end of the year. Like, you're gonna look back at the beginning of the year or like last year and you're gonna be like, what the fuck, like, I've changed, I've grown, I'm not who I used to be, I don't recognize myself, etc. Because that always fucking happens. But seriously though, you're going through a major change right now, and with major changes comes a new cycle, new beginnings, new opportunities, and that's just the way of life. You make a change in your life, and then there's going to be something that happens. It's just like the cause and effect. You do this, and guess what? Then that, whatever, So there's something that's coming to a close. There's something that's wrapping up, and you're just kind of surrendering to it. And with you surrendering to it, just makes this change go a lot more smoother and gonna go way more in your favor. But this change is going in your favor, and it's looking like, well, we have the King of Pentacles. This is you guys coming through in your reading. Taurus energy, okay? Could be dealing with another Taurus. Doesn't have to be, though. But I definitely feel this is you coming through. In January, you're going to be feeling really solid within yourself. Very abundant, very successful in all that you do. You're going to just make everything your bitch, really. You're making 2020 your bitch, okay? You're standing your ground. You're very solid. You're very reliable, too. People rely on you. You're somebody who has everybody's back, you take care of the house, the kids, the wife, the work, the business, etc., yourself, everything, your health, right? You take care of a lot of shit. You are the full package, husband material, wifey material. You got it. You fucking got it. That's really good. And there may be somebody keeping tabs on you, or you could be keeping tabs on somebody, or looking at somebody, or watching somebody. This could also be talking about communication as well. So there could be some type of communication coming through, or you could be extending some type of communication towards somebody. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Empress. Oh, so there's definitely some soulmate type shit going on here. Ooh, the Fool and Ten of Pentacles underneath that. So there's somebody you got your eye on, or there's somebody that got their eye on you, okay? And more Taurus energy coming through with the Empress. Ace of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Capricorn here, but we have a pair going on, okay? So there's some soulmate type energy coming through here. So either you are looking over at somebody as your Empress, because we have the Empress coming through over here, or somebody's looking at you like you're the Empress, but there's a match here, and maybe you don't even know this person yet. Maybe you're going to meet them sometime this month, right? But it's almost looking as if there may be a new beginning, a new opportunity, something very passionate with this Empress, or you are the Empress and somebody's extending this offer towards you. This could be somebody keeping a tab, keeping eyes on you, and they're looking over at you like this Empress, fucking shining, looking beautiful, flawless, glowing, right? And somebody feels a strong attraction or a strong pull to you, or vice versa. You feel that towards somebody here, and it's like a match made. It's literally a match made. And then underneath these three cards, we have the Fool and the Ten of Pentacles. It's like, if you take this opportunity, or if this person you're extending this Ace of Wands to accepts, this could lead to something super long lasting, some strong foundation, new beginning. Could be dealing with an Aries or Aquarius over here, or more earth energy here. This is looking really solid. Okay, so that could be regarding this Page of Swords, right? But with this change happening, with you going through this major change, always brings in something new. And so we'll see when we clarify, okay? So let's go into death and see what's coming to an end, what's closing out. Tell me about death, please, for Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus for January 2020. Tell me about death, please, for Taurus. You have the Two of Swords. See, so there's a decision here that you made to wrap up a cycle, to let something go, to completely release something here. Tell me about death, please, for... Okay, I heard Scorpio. Oh, yeah, death is Scorpio energy. But, yeah, you could definitely be dealing with Scorpio with the Ace of Cups and the Chariot, Cancerian energy. Ooh, and the Ace of Swords. Oh, my God. Wow. Seriously, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, and then the Ace of Wands came out. We have 3 aces. Something new is coming, Taurus, so you better be prepared. You better open your arms up nice and wide to accept this new shit, because it's looking pretty good so far. Woo! Okay, we'll get to the bottom of the deck after. So, regarding this major change, this death process, whatever that has happened, okay, this all stemmed from you making a choice here. Maybe you were feeling stuck at a crossroad, not sure what to do, but you made a decision here, which led to you going through this death cycle, this death process. You making this decision, though, and then you made this decision with full confidence, believing in yourself, believing in the choice that you made with the Chariot. So this is telling me that you were a little bit stuck for a second, a day, week, whatever, however long this decision took you to make, but you made it. And then once you made that decision, you were confident within yourself that this was the right move to make, and that you're headed on the right direction. And with that mindset, do you know what you're bringing to the table? You're bringing the Ace of Cups. You're bringing the Ace of Swords, the Alchemist, 9 of Pentacles, ooh, and the 2 of Cups at the bottom underneath that. It's so exciting, y'all. I'm excited for you guys. So, yeah, like I said, Ace of Cups, this is a new opportunity, new love, new friendships, new energy, new relationships, connections, okay? Whatever you want, because we got the Alchemist coming out here, which tell me that you manifested this, and you keeping that high vibe, confident, believing in yourself, believing the choice you made was best suited for you, knowing that there could be something better out there for you. We got 3 out of the 4. We have the Ace of Cups, we have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Ace of Wands that came out so far in this reading. And we're just getting started. Only thing we don't have is the Ace of Pentacles, but we have the 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles too. So look at this, look at this, look at this. You're very independent, okay? You're very solid within yourself. Like I said, King of Pentacles. You got your own back, you got other people's back. You're really solid. You've laid down a strong foundation over here. You see those pentacles on the grass? She laid each and every one of them down. Each all by herself. All by herself. And there's just a few more steps to take before you got your 10, because there's the steps in the back over here. Okay? And by you taking on some new mindset after you make a decision, right? So we go from the 2 of Swords to the Ace of Swords. So you remove one of your options, or you see something clearly. You take that blindfold off, and now you see the truth. All right? Because before you were a little bit stuck, a little bit roadblock, not really sure what to do. But once you got your clarity, that brought more clarity to the situation itself. Okay? And then you realize, I can get whatever the fuck I want. I can manifest whatever I want. I can get whatever I want. I believe that I can get this. You know, you're very confident. You're really just believing that you're going to get what you deserve. So you put good energy out there and you help people, whatever, you're going to get that back. You put out bad energy and you treat people like shit, and you're going to get that back, and vice versa, right? But it's looking as if you're making positive changes, and that's going to make positive changes come towards you. And possibly could be a relationship that you've been manifesting, okay? So let's go into the Wheel of Fortune. Tell me the Wheel of Fortune, please, for Taurus. Five of Swords, the Princess of Pentacles. Give me one more for the Wheel of Fortune for Taurus, January 2020. Princess of Swords. We got 2 duplicates now. Page of Swords and Princess of Swords. Okay. So there could have been... Let me look at this. You may have walked away from somebody. You could have left something behind, or somebody behind, to go after something else. Or you made a decision here, and possibly that could be what Death is talking about. You walking away from somebody, or leaving behind a relationship, person, place, or thing, mindset. Literally leaving behind anything. You chose to walk away from something. And again, 5 of Swords here. What is he walking away? Oh, didn't mean to knock that over. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. What is he walking away from? There's 2 people in the back, so maybe this is a social circle. Maybe this is people you worked with, people you've dealt with, or toxic friend groups, or whatever it is. You're walking away from people that no longer resonate with you, or situations, or whatever. You're walking away from energy that does not resonate with you anymore. Oh shit, I didn't mean to drop it again. And so, making it clear, right? With the Princess of Swords, you're communicating it. You're speaking your raw honesty. I'm like, okay, I'm leaving. You're not for me. You're speaking your truth. You're being honest. You're taking care of the detail. You're being in control as well. You pay attention to the details too. So you're realizing that perhaps people you were surrounded by before weren't really good for you, or were stunting your growth, or was just preventing you from making positive changes in your life, or just bad influence, right? So there could have been some ego, or just literally anything that was just kind of stunting your growth or sabotaging you from getting what you wished for. And so with the Princess of Swords coming out, it's like, this is like getting clarity on your situation, that something here needed to change, right? Because we're clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is about change, and the reason why there's this change in the first place is because you had this realization, this awakening. Remember, we did have the Ace of Swords. It's gone now because I put it back in the deck. But that clarity, right? You gained that clarity, and because you gained that clarity, that was what made you make this change. That's what made you walk away from something that was heavy, that put a bunch of weight on your shoulder, a lot of baggage that wasn't even yours perhaps. And so you made a decision to trust and believe in yourself with the star, wish fulfilled, a desire, believing that it's going to work out in your favor. You just having your prayers and just believing and just having that faith. You having that confidence, and just knowing that it's all going to work out the right way, and you're just going to go with the flow, and you're just going to stay solid within you no matter what happens. You having that faith, you having that desire, that wish, and just staying strong mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever. Something gets presented to you with the Princess of Pentacles here. Something new. Something that's going to take you on the path to your sun, right? The sun is the happiness, the happiest card in the deck. There's a path over here that's leading towards the sun. This opportunity that's being extended towards you is going to help you going from the 9 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. Yes, the 10. It was only four cards back. 10 of Pentacles, right? When we had the 9, I was talking to you saying like, oh yeah, see the 9 of Pentacles, you have a few more steps to take, right? guess what? You're being presented an opportunity that's going to take you from the 9 of Pentacles to the 10. Just like that. Okay, so let's go into the King. No, let's go into the Page of Swords. Tell me about the Page of Swords, please, for Taurus. Tell me about the Page of Swords, please, for Taurus. Oh. Okay, we have the 3 of Swords and the 2 of Wands. Let's get one more. For the Page of Swords, please. Tell me about the Page of Swords. Oh, 2 Cups. Yeah, you had a decision to make about a possible relationship or somebody you were investing your time and emotion to. Major decision, major decision. We had the 2 of Swords, 2 of Cups, and the 2 of Wands. We have 2, 2, 2. Okay, maybe you've been seeing 2, 2, 2 repeat. Or maybe you will in January, okay? But all these twos represent a choice, left or right. Okay, and so you had a decision to make. And this could have been a heartbreaking decision. It wasn't easy. For some, this decision you were making, you knew it was the best thing to do for yourself, but you knew either you were going to get your heart broken or somebody's heart was going to get broken, or maybe both, you and this person. But you made a decision to let something close out, to maybe walk away from something, let something completely close out with death. Okay, so you made a decision. It was a head over heart decision for some. It was not easy, but you realized that there's something better, or you didn't want to settle, or like, you know you deserve more. You knew your worth, and you realized, I need to let this go. This isn't good for me. This is draining, or this is toxic, or this is unhealthy, or something here made you realize that you deserve more. And even though it hurt, you had to make a decision here. And so with the Page of Swords coming through, this could be a very harsh truth, or just like, it's just the truth. No bullshit, no sugarcoating. It sucks. It's heartbreaking, whatever. But this is the case. This is the scenario. And this is how I'm feeling. And I'm choosing to make a decision to go this direction. You're going that way. We're going separate ways. I don't know. Let me look at the bottom of the deck. I'm just kind of getting like you made it. It was heartbreaking, but you're communicating this to somebody, and it was a decision. And this decision was about letting something close out so that you can start something new somewhere else. Ooh, I didn't even do that. We have the Moon, Alchemist, and the Princess of Cups. We have 3 Princess cards coming out here. Pages, right? Communication. So very communicative. We also have the High Priestess and the 7 of Cups. You got a lot of options here. And I'll get to that after. Oh wait, no, never mind, I won't, because I'm just looking at these 3. So for the Page of Swords here, we have the Moon, Piscean energy, the Alchemist, and the Princess of Cups. Again, so maybe you weren't really sure on how you were feeling, or these are just like fears or illusions, or there was something that just did not make sense, or again, we have the 7 of Cups. So you could have definitely been feeling really confused regarding your emotions, or how you stood with this person, or where you wanted to go, if this is the right choice to make, because, with the 3 swords, that's a lot of emotion, and when you're very emotional and you have a decision to make, it's kind of like your head just gets really foggy and you don't know what to do. And so the Moon here is like you're, making this decision. You're a little bit freaked out, a little bit worried if it's the right thing to do, but you need to just trust within your intuition, trust your gut that this is the right thing to do, right? That's exactly what you did, though. The 2 of Swords here, that was that decision, right? And then we had the Chariot, so that was telling me that this decision, once you made this decision, after you were kind of stuck at a crossroad, you felt confident that this is the right choice to make, right? And so that's the case, right? So again, I feel like this is just kind of repeating the same messages. It's like that there is something that's being presented after you make this decision, and this decision that you're making is kind of like a heartbreaking, hard decision to make. Not easy. You don't see how it's going to turn out in the end, or you don't know where it's going to lead you. But this is actually something that's going to bring a lot of good change into your life and a lot of new opportunities. And so it's just like the fear factor that's kind of getting in the way of you making this decision. That's why you're kind of maybe feeling like you're stuck at a crossroad. But once you make this decision, you're going to feel very confident. You're going to believe in yourself that this was the right choice that you made, and that you're manifesting something better. Princess of Cups too. So again, with all this communication, this is definitely telling me that you could be telling somebody that you're going to be like leaving somebody, or leaving something behind, or maybe this is friendship, or somebody you work with, or a job, or whatever. It doesn't, literally could apply to any situation, but it's looking to me as if you're choosing to maybe leave behind something or someone because you know that there's something better out there, or that you don't want to settle, and that you may be a little bit fearful, you may be a little bit heartbroken or upset, but you're realizing that this is the best thing for you to do because you know that there's something better out there that's going to take you to your happiness, and so you're not going to just wait around when you could take action now or some shit. I don't know. Let's move on. King of Pentacles, please, for Taurus. The King of Pentacles, please, for Taurus. Ooh, there's that Ace of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, please. There's that Ace of Wands coming through. Ace of Wands. Two more, but I only wanted one. Again, though, same shit. 9 of Pentacles. You get presented with an opportunity that's going to bring you from the 9 to the 10. That's exactly what I was saying earlier, okay? So that's just me repeating myself, sounding like a broken record. And then, yeah, seriously, like, you're making a head over heart decision here. But the King of Swords could also be dealing with an Aquarius here. But there's like this heavily masculine energy here. So you're kind of taking on more of like a masculine energy. Whether you are female or male or whatever the fuck watching this, you're taking on more of a masculine head over heart, logic-based approach to this opportunity. Making a decision to commit to something. Possibly this opportunity that's coming towards you. This could be a commitment for some. After being single for so long, because the 9 of Pentacles can be a very single-based card or very single energy, whether you're single or not. But it's just like there's something that's being presented to you that you've been wishing for or like desiring for a while. And it's all happened because you made this decision. Even though you were feeling a little bit stuck on what to do or what to choose, you made this decision, though, to let something come to a close. You had to walk away from something, possibly communicate it to whoever or whatever that was, and it was hard, and it was hurtful or sad or whatever. But because you made this decision, and because you stood your ground, and you made that head over heart decision, there may be some opportunity coming towards you. Okay? That could be about commitment. And then again, at the bottom of this deck, right, we have the Queen of Pentacles, so there's a pair, King to the Queen. Then we have the Empress and the Ace of Wands. And then the Fool underneath that. Ace of Wands twice, double whammy. So there's literally something coming towards you, and this could definitely be some new love energy coming through, okay? For some, this maybe is regarding your career, your money, your coin. For some, this is about a commitment. Or maybe for some, it's a mix of both, you know? New job, new career, business, as well as new love. So let's go into your expected timelines. Okay. What are the expected timelines looking like for Taurus, please, in January 2020? I was going to say 2019. What are the expected timelines looking like for Taurus? For January 2020, expected timeline for Taurus. What can Taurus expect after this decision and changes happen, whatever the fuck? Ooh, 3 swords coming out again. So, you making this decision, it's not going to be easy. But, hold on, let me get the other cards before I speak. 3 Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Two of Pentacles. Oh my god, the cards just be flying out. I kind of want to get a couple more. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Okay. Yeah, okay. So I just want to get some extra cards because I just felt really called to. So I'll go into them all. But so, in your expected timelines, Taurus, yes, so that decision that you're going to make is kind of bleeding into this expected timelines, okay? So it may take you this whole month to kind of figure out what you want to do with this decision. Do you want to stay? Do you want to go? I just saw 24 on my timer, okay? So I feel like this decision you're going to have to make definitely puts a lot of burdens and heaviness energy on you, and you got to realize that you got to put yourself first. And if this situation that you're currently in, or relationship or whatever you're involved in, it's just adding too much to you and it's not making you happy, and the majority of the time you feel miserable and shit and horrible, whatever the fuck, you gotta make that decision and be strong and do what's best for you. Okay, so you gotta make a decision. You're gonna have to listen to your intuition, okay? Listen to your higher self, listen to your gut, trust your gut feeling. What feels best for you, stick to it. Don't let anybody else's opinion or whatever influence your choice, because ultimately it matters what is best for you, not for your mama or your father, your grandma, your aunt. I don't give a fuck. You gotta do what's best for you, period. Okay, so you're having a decision to make. This is a decision that's not going to be easy. For some, this could be regarding your work, okay? For some, this is regarding whatever you're trying to leave behind. But the tower is going to fall, alright? This foundation that you could be letting go of, this coming to a close, dying down, whatever, ending, there may be a tower moment. If you just keep holding on to this and I'm gonna just postpone this decision and keep pushing it and just kind of put my blindfolds on and just trying to ignore it. No, the universe is gonna step in, the tower is gonna fall, and you're gonna have to make this decision, and you're gonna have to make it quick. So it's better you kind of just start thinking about it and figuring out what's best for you and how you're gonna do this and break the news or whatever. You gotta do what's best for you, okay? Now, I know this is supposed to be your expected timeline. Why did that feel like advice? Let me do some more. Let me pull some from my other deck, because I don't know. I felt more like advice for some reason. So let's see what else you can expect, because that's just the same shit from the last spread. So expected timeline. So what can Taurus expect afterwards? What can Taurus expect after this decision has been made? If I can pick this up. The deck's upside down. What can Taurus oh! 5 of Swords in reverse. Ooh, I'm kind of almost getting like you could be apologizing, or somebody could be apologizing to you. Hold on. Oh my god, the Empress, Taurian energy. Give me... Oh my... The world. Dude, the cards just be falling out. Oh my god! Okay, somebody's not happy. I'm gonna just be straight up. Somebody's not happy about this, about you walking away. You could be apologizing, I'm sorry, but I have to do this for my own good. And so, yeah, you're wrapping up this cycle, no doubt, completely wrapping up this cycle, okay? For your own good, because you know that you deserve the Emperor to the Empress, not a Queen of Wands in reverse, and not a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, not even a Queen, not even a King, an Emperor to the Empress, a balance. Queens don't... No, they don't match the status, okay? And you're realizing that. You're like, I'm sorry, man. Because the 5 of Swords, I don't know, I'm just getting this apology energy. Like, just like kind of putting your differences aside. Like, listen, you're a great person and all, but I just need to move on. Or, listen, this is a great job opportunity, workplace opportunity. I really appreciate all the skills you taught me, but I need to move forward. I got a different road to go down, or whatever the fuck you... But, right, I'm just kind of getting like you may be, like, apologizing or just being like, listen, like, I'm sorry, but this, or I'm sorry, but, like, I have to do this for my own good, or, like, I don't know. And so, we have the 10 of Cups in reverse, Queen of Pentacles, and Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody's not happy. Somebody's not happy. There's like this jealousy, envious. Somebody's very self-centered, and they have that energy of just like, how dare you? Like, somebody's very not happy, but you can't let that get in the way. Yeah, look at this. And then the 7 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, the Devil, and the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, okay? You're making this decision to release something that was not happy, healthy, whatever, it was not good for you. And after you contemplating this decision, you're realizing this is the best thing I gotta do. And so somebody's not happy about it, but you know what? Why would you stick around in a situation like this just to make somebody happy? You gotta put yourself first. Your happiness first, not their happiness first. You gotta be happy first. You can't worry about anybody else, okay? So like, yeah, okay, so some people may be upset that you're leaving them behind or leaving these friendships, relationships behind, but you gotta do what's best for you. And that's what you're realizing. It's just like, well, it sucks, but you know what? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. So I just feel like in the future or your expected timelines, you're just making the decision to fully drop and release, possibly even cut this person out or just like kind of put them at a distance because, you know, it just make things harder if you keep them in your life. But this person over here, Queens in reverse and the Ten of Cups in reverse, they're definitely not happy. Definitely probably not happy for you either. If they see that you're off doing better things without them, they may not be happy for you, but you can't let that shit get to you. So let me get some advice. Any advice, please, for Taurus? Yeah, it's just like wrapping up the last shit of 2019, even though we're in 2020. Because maybe this shit was lingering on the last few months, and so you're just completely wrapping it up so that something new can come, or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Let's move on. Advice, please, for Taurus. Any advice for Taurus, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any advice for Taurus? Lovers. Any advice for Taurus, please? Okay, wow. Okay. So, as your advice, Taurus, you definitely need to cut out what does not resonate with you. So seriously, if you're in an unhappy relationship, friendship, anything that is draining or unhealthy or unhappy or just not to your standards of what you deserve, do not settle. Period. Do not settle and cut out what does not resonate with you. Don't give a fuck about if people are unhappy for you or if they think this or what if they say this or what if... No. You got to cut out what does not resonate with you. You got to stand your ground. Know your worth. So that something better can come in. Otherwise, you keep these people around, you keep this energy around, you're just basically saying to the universe, just give me more of this trash, give me more trash, give me more, just give me more trash. Oh well. Like, no, you gotta cut it all out and tell the universe, I do not want this. I do not want this. Cut it out, make it clear so that something good comes towards you, okay? Because look, we got the Lovers coming through. Again, decision needs to be made. What you want to do about this, because this whole reading was like twos. It's like, you guys got a decision to make. It's going to happen either way, so it's up to you on how you want to do. You want to just ignore it forever and then hope that the universe steps in and makes it a lot harder for you to handle, or you want to just do this on your own so that you can avoid this little tower moment, disaster type shit. You got to do what's best for you, otherwise the universe is going to force you to look at it. Whatever it is, okay? But seriously though, the Lovers, see? So... for some, you're going to be in a new commitment. For some, you need to commit to yourself. You, yourself. Period. First, fill your cup before you fill up anybody else's cup. But seriously, the Lover's about making a commitment, whether this is a person, a workplace, a job, schedule, diet, working out routine, whatever. You need to commit to something here. Make a positive commitment towards something that's going to benefit you in the long run. Possibly this is about a workplace or a business idea or something that can bring in the coin. Maybe you need to commit to, for some, this is maybe you're an artist or some shit. You make music and you're like, okay, I'm kind of making some coin, but I don't really make that much because I don't spend that much time on my skills or on my hobbies, even though they make me money. It's just like, spend some more time on that because you never know, this could easily take off, right? You just got to stay committed, keep that persistent, right? That's an example. So there's different ways you can commit to something. It doesn't have to be a relationship, okay? For some, this could be about your money, your skills, your whatever, your hobbies, okay? So commit to something here that's inspires you, okay? Oh my god. And look, the Wheel of Fortune coming through, so there will be changes, whether you like it or not. You just gotta surrender to it. There's gonna be really good changes for you. You just gotta open your arms up and say, hello, changes. I'm welcoming you into my life. Let's go. Let's go. Right? But you can't have any changes if you just keep everything the same. If you keep everything the same, there won't be anything new coming around. So you gotta make the change. Cut out what doesn't resonate with you. Whatever the fuck you gotta do. And then the changes will come. Okay? So that was your reading. If you got something from it, let me know down in the comments below. I'm going to let you guys go. Happy New Year. And with that being said, I'll talk to you in the next video. Oh my god, I'm tired. Okay. Have a blessed day. Adios.